They're ready to go, and we'll be seeing their mulligans. And I think it looks like it's going to be Priest. It's going to be Priest from SnipedAgain, ready to go against Nostam's Druid. Nostam's Druid hasn't lost yet.
Very rapid-fire games. We've got from Nostam's side a strong Echoing Ooze Creeper start, and he's considering keeping the Knight because it is against a Priest, which is most likely the control deck.
Spectral Knight, definitely good against Priest. Almost any style of Priest it's at least decent against. And just having 4 attack is already good, and being untargetable is especially good.
Right, SnipedAgain did replace one of the Cabal Shadow Priests and got another one, so we know he's running 2 of in this deck. Cabal Shadow Priest should be very strong against this type of deck. So many targets to steal, including Harvest Golem, Haunt Creeper, and Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, there's a lot of great targets. It's going to be really difficult to really play around it for Nostam. But what Nostam has is coin play right on turn 1. He just wants to get the pressure out as quickly as possible. Echoing Ooze, kind of a 2/4 in a way.
That's
for
right.
2 mana. Really powerful, even if you don't have an immediate buff for it.
Yeah, SnipedAgain with no answer for that. Oh man, we've got a curve really forming for Nostam now. Picking up the Shade of Nos, Nax Rammus into turn 4 Keeper into turn 5 Spectral Knight. That's a good curve.
Yeah, Shade, definitely one of the premier cards that he would have wanted to draw for turn 3. SnipedAgain, he gets to Thought Steal, and he gets Cairn and Ancient Allure. If he can hang on this game long enough to actually get good use out of those. Oh, and he picked up a boot as well. Nostam just bashing in, playing his Shade, staying on curve, really sort of forcing SnipedAgain to have good answers. He's got a great curve, and SnipedAgain has a Shade of his own, and that's
interesting.
That's a card that's just outright in his deck. That was not Thought Stolen.
The cards he thought still were the Cairn and Ancient of Lore, which if he manages to, like you mentioned, if he manages to get to the late game, he's got a really good chance. But oh man, Nostam already considering doing this Savage War. There's so many minions he's already got on the field.
Yeah, his board is 4 minions. He might be thinking that it's not going to be 4 minions ever again. The downside would be that he doesn't get to develop the Harvest Golem this turn. He'll have to forego the Harvest Golem in order to do it, but it would be potentially taking away damage from his Savage Roar if he doesn't use it now.
Right, there's also the problem of if he's using the Savage Roar, then he has to reveal the Shade of Nax Rammus, which then allows SnipedAgain to trade his Shade of Nax Rammus to Nostam's Shade of Nax Rammus. Well, but, I mean, you put your opponent at 9, that's hard to pass up.
Yeah, he's still almost certainly, or he's very likely to have a board still continuing on it through this turn. SnipedAgain does have a Holy Nova. He decides to kill the Shade, and so he's going to get the spectral creepers, the spectral spiders out of it, but that's all he's got left. So his opponent's at 11. He has 2 damage showing, 3 damage showing if you count the hero power.
All right, clears the board, and looks like we're settling down a bit. SnipedAgain is going to have a very strong turn here where he finally managed to take the momentum of the game. He'll be the one with board control for the first time this game, which is when I'm playing Priest, it's like, you're always on the back foot, you're always losing until that key turn when you play something like a Ball Shadow Priest or Akanai Soul Priest plus Circles.
That was definitely a big swing turn for SnipedAgain. Nostam now has to figure out how he wants to put together the last 11 damage. Ultimately, with Priest healing, he'll probably have to do more than 11, but he's certainly the aggressor in this game. SnipedAgain will be trying to stabilize as much as possible.
Oh boy, another excellent target with Cabal Shadow Priest.
So he was about to slam Shadow Priest number 2, but he drew Holy Nova number 2, and he's considering using that to kill the Shade instead. So he doesn't go for it. He builds his own board. This is a little bit riskier on the side of SnipedAgain, but it also is the most immediately powerful play. Ooh, a Druid of the Claw drawn for Nostam. So he can push certainly quite a bit of damage. Now, he's going to live through this turn, so SnipedAgain can pull the trigger on Holy Fire, even if he just wants to heal as much as possible. He does charge in. This is about what you would expect, and now Nostam is hoping that he's not dead, which he's almost certainly not, and he's hoping that his opponent does not have an additional heal. If his opponent doesn't have a heal beyond hero power, he can just swipe hero power kill. But SnipedAgain, Holy Fire, Nostam Can't be happy about that.
Yeah, a good 7 heal turn there. And Nostam needs to draw. Is there something he can draw to win?
I'm not sure that there is. I would have to. I don't think that there's 8,
Right,
10, 11, 12.
No.
He's outright dead next turn. If Nostam basically needs to heal with Ancient Allure, and then draw both pieces of the combo. So he already drew Harvest Golem this turn. Means he hasn't drawn one piece. Sniped again with double Cabal Shadow Priest.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely
Cabal Shadow
sort of
Priest,
demolishing the game.
MVP this game, no question. 1 mana just to steal 2/4, 1 mana just to steal 2/3. That is extreme value.
No Stam. He was the aggressor throughout the whole early game. He pulled the trigger on the early Savage Roar, really put the pressure on, and SnipedAgain was able to, sort of change enough minds to keep the game from spinning out of control.
That's right, and it was very close. But now he's got the 12, and the question is, does SnipedAgain actually have? No, he's 1 damage off. He could only do 14. So
No, he had Smite
4,
plus
8,
Holy
10,
Nova.
12.
He had 12 in play plus.
Wait, so he missed?
Yes.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's not going to change the outcome. He's still making a winning play.
Yeah.
Just not the immediate winning play.
Yep.
There are times where thinking you're playing safe and missing lethal really does hurt you.
That's right.
This is not going to be one of those times. Still, despite the miss lethal at the end, definitely credit for the strong pick of Priest into Druid and hanging on just enough to have some swing cards come into play to have the matchup go in his favor.